Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. So my internet's back up. I'm so happy about that. I just finished watching the 9th episode of Goosebumps and Night of the Living Dummy 2. And I am going to say that the episode was definitely a lot different. I'm not saying a lot different, but I thought that it'd be more, oh man. Mr. Brett decides to take his experience that he had, with, being possessed and with Slappy and to, turn it into a book. So what ends up happening to him is, he's writing this this book, and he submits it to the publisher. And the publisher calls back and tells him that they want him to write a little bit more than he did with the manuscript they got. And she's really super excited about it and whatnot, and everything. So we kind of get a flashback of his time in Seattle and his financial troubles that he had. And he's on the verge of being evicted from his place until he finds out from this lawyer that he has inherited the estate of this person that he didn't know existed. And it's not a trap or anything. It's he actually does own it. And he goes through some really bad decisions, and sure enough, Slappy comes back, and sure enough, we finally get to see Slappy's creator, who did some not very nice things. So I kind of like that they introduced the creator of Slappy, because we really do not know hardly anything about him. We just know the fact that he was a dark magician and that he did what he did to create Slappy. So it was really nice to see that. And he's got some wicked powers. And also, it's interesting. So two things are interesting in this episode. One, we actually get R.L. Stine, and he's in a podcast, and he's listening to R.L. Stine talking, which was so amazing. Talking about that you have to live in that darkness, and that basically that's where the stories come from, is from that darkness that you live in. And then we saw the poodle. Now, the guy had, I think it was a toy poodle, because it didn't look like a standard poodle, but he died, and he got taxidermied. And the poodle comes alive. And it kind of reminds me of a particular episode of Goosebumps. I don't really know which one it is, but yeah, so I mean, the eyes are glowing. It was creepy, but I absolutely loved the episode. I wish there was like kind of more Slappy than it was, because Slappy's like a big thing. So yeah, so it was good to see we finally meet the creator of Slappy, and and I kind of hope that he survives to actually finish the book. But it's interesting is is something else I found interesting about the episode. The editor mentioned a series. So, yeah, I don't know if Brett is supposed to represent Orlstein. I don't know. But if he succeeds in this, he is going to be one of the most popular writer. And I think that this is going to change him permanently. So, anyways, the next week is the final episode of Goosebumps, and it's going to be entitled was it a Welcome to Monsterland or something? It has Monsterland in it. But yeah, so I'm going to actually go back and see what the episode title is going to be for the last episode. But I had been reading as of like October last month, that Disney may not renew Goosebumps for a second season because they're more focused on Star Wars than anything else. I think this is a stupid call from them if this is what they're actually going to do. Because if you have a series, if you have a show that is just bringing in a lot of viewers, you want to keep the viewers paying you your money. So, we'll see what happens. So hopefully Deadline will say that they renewed it for a second season, because right now, the writers of the show are looking through the books that they have not adapted into the Goosebumps show. I really hope and pray that if they do renew Goosebumps for a second season, you get The Girl Who Cried Monster, or you get a couple of other ones. That was one of them that people were hoping they were going to put in. So, yeah. So I had. Let's see if that's everything. Oh, one more thing. I did go ahead and buy the episode, The Girl Who Cried Monster, the first episode of the first season of Goosebumps. Next week, I am going to go and purchase the entire first season of Goosebumps, so that I can sit down and watch them like any time I want. So yeah, so I'll be seeing you guys around. Bye.